Good afternoon, Central Oregon. Coming up next, Lucas Cini is in the field bringing us some instructions for an outside and fun activity, metal detector.
Oh, didn't see you there. Lucas Cini, Chief Reporter at News Channel 21. Today I'll be showing you this high-capacity metal detector right here. We're going to go through a quick little diagram and also tell you how to use it and how to find some good loot. And yeah, let's get into it. Welcome to the guide to metal detecting for beginners. Right now we're going to go over how to identify the certain pieces of your equipment and familiarization with your metal detector. You can pick one of these up for either the low end of the market or the high end, it depends. I would start off with a low end in case you don't like it or not, and then graduate to a more professional level metal detector. Going into identifying the structural components of your metal detector, we've got the sensor head. It depends on what size it is. Larger sensor heads can go deeper and have a higher radius of what you can find, but the thing is you can pick up a lot of trash with that. If you have a smaller one, that's more for the shallow, not too deep in the ground, but you don't pick up a lot of, static stuff trying to fool you for good loot. So once you go from the head, you work your way up the shaft, and you got yourself a nice little coil that basically feeds the information up to your control box here. What you want to do is make sure you've tightly woven your cord around that, because it's kind of like a radio antenna. If it's all over the place, it might pick up on some stuff because it's controlled to this basically a metal detector. Other than that, you can go fancy or not fancy with your armrest. Nice tactical look to it. Basically, that's all. In this section, we're going to identify the types of metals your metal detector can detect. There's 3 types. There's ferrous metals, and then there's 2 categories of non-ferrous metals, low conductors and high conductors. Your ferrous metals are usually like steel and iron. Your non-ferrous low conductors are more like nickel and zinc and pennies like that. And then your high conductors are more of the gold, copper, silver, the more valuable metals. So we've got 3 different tone settings on this metal detector. It starts at a lower pitch at your ferrous, medium pitch for your non-ferrous low conductor, and then a higher pitch for your more valuable non-ferrous high conductor metals. So first we're going to just go over the steel. So also we got a little bit of a, there's that, and then we got this, and then music to my ears right there, high ferrous.
So the most popular technique that's used when metal detecting on the ground is called sweeping. You're going to keep your sensor parallel to the ground by about an inch or 2, and you're going to go side to side while walking forward. That way hoping to clear about a 3-foot lane on each side of you. So when you start to hear something, either through your headphones or through the speaker on your control box, that's when you know that you've come across some metal. Oh, pinch me. I think we have a hit. I'm gonna use this to try to pinpoint exactly where our treasure may be, listening to where I'm hearing sounds as I move across. All right, I think I know where we need to dig now. So you're gonna wanna grab your shovel or whatever it is that you're gonna need to get through where you need to dig from. Luckily, we're in the snow, so we've got a couple options. Find our area around here. And now when we're retrieving, you got to figure out what you're going to need to get there. If you're in a grass situation or snow, you can brush across like this if something's in the, short grass, or even there. Look, we found a quarter. I think we got everything we can get from here. So to get a little deeper, we're going to use our shovel. Oh, and look at that. I think we found a nut.
In this video, we covered multiple concepts. First was all the different technical pieces of your metal detector. Next was how to use your certain techniques on finding and then eventually recovering your loot. Thank you very much. This is Lucas Cini and my co-reporter here, Charles. Back to you, Hannah.
can't teach you how to grow a mustache, but we can teach you how to find some quarters in the snow.
Okay.
Perpendicular. Or through the or through the speaker. Radius. You can also